Well, it's officially the new year, which means there's a clean slate when it comes to homicides in Bakersfield and Kern County. But 2021 was a particularly violent year with another increase when it comes to homicides locally. 23 ABC's Brianna Willis spoke with both BPD and KCSO, who say this is never a record they want to see for the community.
A lot of our homicides shouldn't occur because the suspect ought to be in custody for the prior crimes that they've committed. And until we start holding them accountable, there is no answer to this homicide question.
In 2021, 60 people died from a homicide in BPD's jurisdiction. And as of December 21st, there have been 137 homicides in the county as a whole and 48 belonging to the Kern County Sheriff's Office. Compared to 2020, BPD reported 45 homicides, and the California Department of Justice reported Kern County as a whole saw 116 homicides in 2020. For BPD, that's an increase of 33%.
The unfortunate reality is that we had an extremely violent 2021. This isn't unique to Bakersfield. Most of the major cities in the state of California have seen a similar increase.
Sergeant Pear with BPD says whether it's gang related or not, a homicide is a life lost.
Ultimately, even if it is gang related, throw that out the window. Somebody cares about that individual. And that individual's loss, they had every potential in the world. And that individual's loss can frequently lead to the loss of lives of people that have nothing to do with that.
When it comes to 2021, however, Pear says gang-related violence was down, but domestic violence deaths were up. The 2011 California Assembly bill allowing for those convicted of less serious felonies to serve their time in a county jail rather than a state prison is drawing lots of criticism.
18 people have lost their lives over the past 2 years to people that were released and considered nonviolent offenders under AB 109. That was a preventable number, and that's 18 people that have lost their lives.
Sheriff Donnie Youngblood with KCSO also says the current laws do not help them hold people accountable.
We do arrest them, but we have zero bail. Almost everything's a misdemeanor, so they're cited out back into the streets. We could throw money and have a policeman on every corner. With our current laws, we'd still be in the same position that we're in.
But Youngblood also believes there's a number of factors contributing to the homicides in Kern County besides that bill.
We went through a period where we had to lay people off, and we don't have a gang task force anymore. That is also part of the problem. So there's a lot of issues. This isn't any one person's fault. It's a combination of a lot of things.
Youngblood believes one way to help the problem is changing the laws. And Sergeant Pear says while COVID disrupted their violence intervention program, which is a partnership between BPD and community groups, the state recently provided funding for the program again.
So what the violence intervention program does is we attempt to insert services into that to give people opportunity to remove themselves from that cycle of violence. Because let's be honest, ultimately, there's enough room for success and for growth in this community and communities throughout this state that there's no reason to be involved in this cycle of violence.
In Bakersfield, Brianna Willis, 23 ABC News, connecting you.
Pear also says while police are extremely important in solving these issues, there's no unilateral approach that has to be a buy-in from the community.